Good Sunday morning. Today is May 9th, 2021. This is episode 47 of 413 Sports Talk. If you're a mother, happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to my mama, Sonia. Happy Mother's Day to you, China. Beautiful, hardworking mother of my children. And most definitely shout out to one of the most important people in my life. Thank you very much for everything you have done for me. Tiffany Alicia, happy Mother's Day to you too. All right. You know what it is. Yes. So anyway, today is May 9th, 2021, episode 47. I'm going to get to my normal scores with the different sports that happened. In the NHL, as yesterday was most team season finales, the Boston Bruins failed me again in their finale against the Rangers. Man, I don't know, man. Shoot. I honestly thought Boston was going to win. And we put a little wager, and unfortunately that didn't happen. So, this is what happens the morning after. It's like, oh, man, crap. Anyway, so also today we are going to get into grading the draft. And I know yesterday I did a little mess up, but today is AFC West style. I break down the entire AFC West. I'll hit you with some scores. I don't know if any of you guys watched fighting last night. Canelo won behind a record crowd. Saunders, man, I don't know. It was like it was a knockout, dude. So I don't know. I've never seen Saunders get knocked out like that clean, but he'll get it together. And Canelo, I know him and his family, everybody in that camp, they're real happy waking up Sunday morning to a sweet victory and probably a couple $100 million worth of boxing revenue. So yeah, shout outs to Canelo. Bouncing to the NBA, Bradley Beal going up against Curry. Bradley Beal had 49 points. No, 50 points in the entire game. I'm sorry. Bradley Beal went off. What was more noticeable was Steph Curry, who went off with 49 in 28 minutes. 49 points in 28 minutes, Steph Curry went off. He's one of the greatest shooters that's ever touched a basketball, hands down. So yeah, let's get into this episode. First, we'll start with grading the draft. I'll try to keep it a little brief with you guys. Kansas City Chiefs, who were 14-2, runners-up in the Super Bowl last year against, Tom Brady and the Bucs. I noticed they drafted Nick Bolton, a strong side linebacker out of Mizzou, and another pick I like that they made to bolster that offensive line was Creed Humphrey, the center out of Oklahoma. He's quick off the ball. Out of all the centers I had a chance to watch and diagnose last year, Creed Humphrey is the fastest. He has the fastest 40. He has the fastest shuttle, and it definitely translates when you look at it on film. So as I said, he's the fastest center, probably the fastest interior lineman in this draft class. I was very impressed that Kansas City was able to find him in the second round where they did. Honestly, thought Creed Humphrey could have went before Brady Christensen, the star tackle out of BYU. But it is what it is. Anybody else? They didn't really pick up anybody eye popping. They just filled some holes, and I think Kansas City, as I said, they went into it needing a D, another wideout. They grabbed the offensive linebacker, guard, and safety. Listen, there's still time for the safety and the guard to be filled, but that offensive line, those starters that offensive line is bolstered. Kansas City's locked and loaded and ready to go for next season. Los Angeles Chargers were 7-9. That was good enough for third in the AFC West. Amidst Justin Herbert's magical rookie season in which he garnered Offensive Rookie of the Year. The team needed another tackle, a tight end, a corner, a DT, a two technique because I believe they're a 3-4 team. And they needed a wideout as well. Picks I like to grab. They've grabbed, first of all, Rashawn Slater, one of the best tackles in the draft, hands down. I think his off-ball speed. I like his off-ball speed as compared to Penei Sewell's a little bit better. I was surprised to see him go 13. I originally had Slater going to the Dallas Cowboys, at 10. But as you know, Dallas went different with that pick. I like Asante Samuel Jr., that corner out of FSU. You know, his dad's skills, traits, talents, that all leaked off into him, and he's of the same build as his father. But I noticed that his lateral speed, it's better. It's Sante Samuel Senior ran like a 4.46, as his son is 4.38. I have him down as. So his lateral quickness is a bit more noticeable, and just like his father, Asante Samuel Jr. is a thief. He averaged in the last 3 years about 4 picks a season. With his sophomore season, garnering about 6. So he's a thief, just like his dad, and he's going to do well in the MLB, in the NFL. Jordan Palmer, or just Jesse Palmer, James Palmer. I kind of messed up my writing there. Anyways, a wideout for Tennessee. He got grabbed in the 3rd round. A lot of people are high on this guy. I don't know why he doesn't. He has the stats of a 4th wide receiver in the NFL. Not sure why he was taken as high as he was, but I'm not a scout. I love the Trey McKitty pick out of Georgia. After your tight end gets shipped out to the New England Patriots in free agency, what do? You go and grab Trey McKitty. I had Trey McKitty as my number 8 tight end coming into this draft as far as ranking. He's gonna be a starter. He's good with his hands. He's fast. Great blocker, and all that's gonna translate well for him going into the future. The Las Vegas Raiders, we'll be quick about them because I don't like their draft strategy at all. They filled one hole maybe by grabbing Alex Leatherwood, the tackle from Bama. Granted, I understand that the correlation between Bama and the correlation. Wow, train right there, guys. Between Bama and New England with the get your job done with yes. All right. I love trains. Anyway, so with the get your job done mantra mentality, that's kind of evident in Alabama. So he's got that. He was coached well. I don't think Alex Leatherwood should have been taken then. Brady Christensen, Dylan Radunes. Oh God, the list goes on, man. There are plenty of tackles who could have went here. And I understand he said he understand he played tackle in college. They're probably gonna move him to guard, possibly center, but I just think it was too high. Other than that, their 2nd-round pick of Trevon Moehrig, the strong safety from TCU. The guy just flies around the field and loves to tear people's heads off and kills guys on a regular. I like that pick. Other than that, Raiders got an F. Don't know what that franchise is doing. I never do. Never have. They haven't been right since Tom Brady cheated them with that little tuck rule thing. Moving on to the final team in the grading the draft, AFC West style. Denver Broncos. They're 5-11. That was good enough for last place in the AFC West. Patrick Surtain Jr. from Alabama. A lot of Bama guys taken. Javonte Williams, halfback from University of North Carolina. And Quinn Meinerz, the guard. This guy that they say he's going to be legendary, probably an R-Pro from the UC Wisconsin Whitewater. Yeah, he's going to be Penei Sewell like Hall of Fame kind of guy. I saw some of his tape. Again, he's just a pulling guard. He's a big guy, like Ben Cleveland big. And I just fall in love with guard speed. Those are the big guys. You don't think they're fast, but I bet you there are a couple guards out here in some of these local teams that could beat me in a race. Who knows? Love that pick. Love Javonte Williams. He replaces Phillip Lindsay. Patrick Surtain Jr. is a star corner, and he's gonna get better. It's another guy whose father was in the league as I was a teenager growing up watching the NFL. He's a great guy. I think Denver's building. And Patrick Surtain is perfect for what Vic Fangio likes to do over there in defense. So Denver Broncos got a little better. They did not solve their quarterback problem, which I still think they have. They're not going to get Aaron Rodgers. Do not get me started on that. So yeah, there's great in the draft for you, AFC West style. Let's get into some scores, huh? NBA, Washington Wizards over the Indiana Pacers, 133-132. Pacers playing a lot of close games, and they lose a lot of them too. Not sure why that is. Philly over Detroit, 118-104. Memphis Grizzlies beat Toronto by 10, 109-99. Brooklyn Nets finally get a win, and it was a quality win over the Denver Nuggets, 125-119, though Denver led for quite some time in this game. Utah Jazz over the Houston Rockets, 124-116. Seth and Golden State go off, as I had mentioned, 134-97 over OKC. And the nightcap of Portland over San Antonio Spurs, 124-102. And MLB, we have the Yanks over the Nets, 4-3. St. Louis beats Colorado 9-8. Chicago over Pittsburgh, 3-2. San Fran over San Diego Padres, 7-1. Why those Padres keep getting beat like this, who knows? Those gloves definitely got holes in them, to say the least. Oakland over Tampa Bay, 6-1. Detroit beats Minnesota 7-3. We have Cleveland over Cincinnati, 9-2. Boston Red Sox beat the O's of Baltimore, 11-6. Mets over the Diamondbacks, 4-2. Toronto over Houston, 8-4. So Houston loses, huh? Wow. Atlanta over Philly, 6-3, and the Dodgers beat the Angels in a game in which nobody wanted to play defense, 14-11. There's the MLB. What else do I have for you? NHL season finale. Here we go. Rangers over the Bruins, 5-4. Pittsburgh beats Buffalo 1-0. Islanders over Jersey, 5-1. Florida beats Tampa Bay by also a score of 5-1. Vegas beats St. Louis 4-1. The Jets win 5-4, and the Columbus Jets are starting to clean house. Confusing to me, as in my opinion, the Columbus Jets had a good season. But their GM's getting ready to be out the doors. Their head coach, Tortorella, is his name? Is bye-bye? I don't know. Anyway, yes. So we have Toronto over Montreal, 3-2. Ottawa beats Winnipeg for the 9 trillionth time this season, 4-2. Washington over Carolina, 3-1. Minnesota beats Anaheim 4-3. Edmonton over Vancouver, 4-3. Vancouver was leading 3-0 for most of that game. Colorado was up 3-2 over the Los Angeles Kings, and finally, Arizona beats San Jose by a score of 5-3. Pow, pow, pow. AK-47. No, not talking about Andre Kirilenko for the Jazz. Talking about episode 47 of 413 Sports Talk. This is it. It's a beautiful sunny day. I think it's time to go get something to eat. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. We're on YouTube too. We're trying to get the subscribers up, trying to get the viewers up on both platforms. So your continued support is essential. I love you, and I thank you all for that very much. Please look out for the 413 Sports Talk lineup. We're dropping that tomorrow. Got a couple jewels I'm going to throw out as well, potentially today or tomorrow. Again, if I got anything wrong, please leave it in the comment section, message it, and if it's correct, we will adjust it and put it back in there. Rahim Escalai, episode 47 of 413 Sports Talk. I'm about to sign out, but I need you guys to tune in on Wednesday for episode 50, as I have a bomb live show planned for you guys. I'm going to have 2 Springfield legends who have made it past the high school level as far as football is concerned and been accepted into college. I have 2 huge interviews with none other than the legendary Elijah Ayers, corner out of Albany University, and my man, Colin James of the Lackawanna College Falcons, formerly a Central Golden Eagle. Do not miss that huge show, please. I love you all. Wish you nothing but success and the best. Have a great day. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day.